to the Sunday Gorilla Men's Bible Study. I'm Brother Thomas Lee Harris III. And we are continuing in our series called Puzzle Pieces as we use this motivation, this teaching tool so we can continue to go out and be lights for the world so God can be glorified through us and we can draw other believers. Amen. In this segment, I want to just make clarity that we understand who God is, or get a picture of God. That God is love, but God is just not the Hollywood love that we know. That huggy kissy. The God of this Bible has chosen some people and has allowed these people to go through some terrible things. It shows in the book of Numbers, Deuteronomy, he chose the people out of Egypt, and because of their disobedience, he slayed them in the wilderness. Their descendants made it in. Okay? The people who have called themselves believers have been through some tough times consistently. His chosen people, for thousands of years, were never the ruling party on the earth. At the time Jesus was born, the Roman Empire was the rule. Jesus, the Son of God, right, had to listen to some others. People thought Caesar was God. That's the humility of the God we serve. That his people would go through some things, some extraordinary things, some strange things. And there's a book, Numbers 14. 1, 2, 3, fourth book up. Numbers 14. And Moses is in conversation with God, and he's trying. God is tired of the children of Israel in the wilderness, right? He's fed up. They're complaining. He's giving them everything. He's complaining. God's just ready to start over. And Moses says it in 15. Now, if you kill these people as one man, then the nations which have heard of your fame will speak, saying, because the Lord was not able to bring this people to the land which he swore to give them, therefore he killed them in the wilderness. Amen. And in this verse 15, what we see is that God was to the point where he was going to just start over again. Kill the people off, start over again. And Moses, which is remarkable to me, he's so in communication with God, he's talking to him, like you arguing with a husband and wife, a brother and sister. They're going at it. But the point that Moses is making is that there's other people watching, and they're looking for the manifestation of the greatness of God that we as believers say there's going to be. But think about it. If these children of Israel were in the wilderness for 40 years, you can say for 40 years, until they reached the promised land, for 40 years, the non-believers were technically correct when they said, oh, your God can't deliver you. And I want you to think about that in your life when you're putting your pieces of your life together every day. In the timing of God that it takes, don't get discouraged when others around you say, because you're in your wilderness experience, the timing of God, where they're technically correct that God didn't deliver you. God hasn't delivered you yet to the point that you expect him to deliver you, but his process of deliverance is timing. You understand? He eventually delivered the children of Israel to the promise. So the naysayers, and that's what it is, God is not swayed by peer pressure. And we can't be so caught up in trying to be politically or socially correct when we have. That's why it's important to read the Bible every day, so you understand that what you're going through is consistent with the believers went through. Amen. So putting this pieces of your puzzle together, your life together, amen, there'll be times where things just don't look sweet, but that is consistent with the gospel. Amen. God bless you.